Hi everyone, I'm Lucy.
And I'm James. Good to see you again, Lucy.
You too, James. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. I had a nice morning. Coffee, music, and a slow start.
That sounds perfect. I feel calm and excited at the same time. Calm because we're here together. Excited because today's topic is so useful.
Yes, today we're talking about emotions. How to describe your feelings in English clearly and naturally.
This is one of the most important topics for real conversation because we feel something every single day, right?
Exactly. Happy, tired, excited, nervous, grateful. So many feelings. And if you can name your feelings in English, you can have real, meaningful conversations.
This topic is important in many situations. When you meet someone new, they often ask, "How are you feeling?" When you talk to a friend, you share your emotions. When you write an email or a message, you explain how you feel.
And it's not just for social situations. At work, your boss might ask, "How do you feel about this project?" In class, your teacher might say, "Tell me how you're feeling today."
So, learning emotion vocabulary is essential for everyday English, not just textbook English, but real English that people actually use.
And the good news is, it's not hard. You already know some basic feelings. Today, we'll help you add more words and use them with confidence.
If this is your first time here, welcome. We're so happy you're here. Please subscribe and stay with us.
And if you enjoy this lesson, please tap like. That small action helps us keep making these lessons for you.
All right, let's begin. Today, we'll learn many emotion words. We'll practice using them in sentences. And at the end, you'll have a chance to speak and share your own feelings.
Now, let's listen to a short story. This story will show you how we talk about emotions in real life. Listen carefully.
I'll tell you about my friend Sarah's day. Pay attention to the feeling words she uses. My name is Sarah. Yesterday was a very emotional day for me. Let me tell you about it. I woke up feeling calm and rested. The sun was coming through my window. I felt peaceful. I made coffee and sat quietly. That morning feeling was beautiful. Then I checked my phone and saw a message from my manager. She said, "We need to talk today about your project." Suddenly, I felt nervous. My stomach got tight. I thought, what does she want to say? Is there a problem? At work, I felt anxious all morning. I kept thinking about the meeting. My hands were cold. I couldn't focus on my tasks. Anxious, nervous, worried, all those feelings together. Finally, the meeting started. My manager said, "Sarah, your work is excellent. We want to give you a promotion." In that moment, I felt shocked. I couldn't speak. My brain stopped for a second. Shocked, then surprised, then incredibly happy. After the meeting, I felt excited and proud. Excited about my future, proud of my hard work. I wanted to call everyone and share the news. But then I felt a little guilty. My coworker also wanted that promotion. She worked hard too. I felt happy for myself, but also a bit uncomfortable about her feelings. By the afternoon, I felt grateful. Grateful for the opportunity, grateful for my team, grateful for the support I received. In the evening, I went home and called my family. They were so happy for me. Hearing their voices made me feel warm inside, loved and supported. But by bedtime, I felt exhausted. Not sad, just very, very tired. So many emotions in one day. My body needed rest. So that was my day. Calm, nervous, anxious, shocked, surprised, happy, excited, proud, guilty, grateful, and exhausted. Can you believe one person can feel so many different things in just one day?
That was Sarah's story. One day, so many different emotions.
I love how she named each feeling clearly. It helps us understand her experience completely.
Yes, and I think many people listening can relate to her story. We all have days like this.
Absolutely. I had a similar experience last year. I was waiting for important news, and I felt nervous, then relieved, then excited all in 1 hour.
Me too. I remember my first day teaching. I felt scared in the morning, nervous during class, and proud at the end of the day.
See, emotions change throughout the day, and when you can name them, you can talk about your experience more clearly.
Now, let's learn the vocabulary from Sarah's story. We'll take each emotion word and explain it simply.
First word, calm. Calm means peaceful and quiet inside. Your mind is not busy. Your body is relaxed.
Sarah felt calm in the morning when she woke up. Everything was peaceful.
You can say, I feel calm after meditation, or this music makes me feel calm.
Next word, nervous. Nervous means you feel worried or uncomfortable about something that will happen soon.
Sarah felt nervous when she saw her manager's message. She didn't know what the meeting would be about.
You can say, I feel nervous before a test, or speaking in public makes me nervous.
Another word, anxious. Anxious is similar to nervous, but usually stronger and lasts longer.
When you're anxious, your mind keeps thinking and thinking. You can't stop worrying.
Sarah felt anxious all morning before her meeting. The feeling stayed with her.
You can say, I feel anxious when I wait for important news, or too much work makes me feel anxious.
Next word, shocked. Shocked means very surprised. Something unexpected happens and your brain stops for a moment.
Sarah was shocked when her manager said she got a promotion. She didn't expect it at all.
You can say, I was shocked when I heard the news, or his sudden decision shocked everyone.
Another word, surprised. Surprised means something you didn't expect happened. It's less strong than shocked.
Sarah was surprised and happy about her promotion.
You can say, I was surprised to see you here, or the gift was a nice surprise.
Next feeling, excited. Excited means happy and full of energy about something good in the future.
Sarah was excited about her new position and new opportunities.
You can say, I'm excited about my vacation next month, or the children are excited about the party.
Another word, proud. Proud means you feel good about something you or someone close to you achieved.
Sarah was proud because her hard work brought good results.
You can say, I'm proud of my progress in English, or my parents are proud of me.
Next word, guilty. Guilty means you feel bad because you think you did something wrong.
Sarah felt a little guilty because her coworker didn't get the promotion.
You can say, I feel guilty when I don't call my mother, or he felt guilty about forgetting her birthday.
Another word, grateful. Grateful means thankful. You appreciate what you have or what someone did for you.
Sarah felt grateful for her opportunity and for her team's support.
You can say, I'm grateful for your help, or I feel grateful every day for my health.
And finally, exhausted. Exhausted means very, very tired. No energy left at all.
Sarah felt exhausted at the end of her emotional day.
You can say, I'm exhausted after working 12 hours, or running a marathon left me completely exhausted.
Let's review these words quickly. Calm, nervous, anxious, shocked, surprised, excited, proud, guilty, grateful, exhausted.
These are 10 very useful emotion words. You can use them every day.
Now let's practice using these words in a conversation. I'll ask you questions about Sarah's story. You answer using the vocabulary.
Great. Ready.
How did Sarah feel in the morning?
She felt calm and peaceful. She had a quiet, relaxed morning.
How did she feel when she saw her manager's message?
She felt nervous. She didn't know what the meeting would be about.
What happened during the meeting?
Her manager told her about the promotion. Sarah felt shocked and surprised. Then she felt very happy and excited.
Did she have any uncomfortable feelings?
Yes, she felt a little guilty because her coworker didn't get the promotion.
How did she feel at the end of the day?
She felt grateful for everything, but she also felt exhausted because it was such an emotional day. Perfect. Now it's time for you to practice speaking. This is very important.
We'll say some sentences about emotions. Listen and repeat after us. Speak out loud, not just in your mind.
Ready? Let's begin. I feel calm when I listen to music.
I feel calm when I listen to music.
I get nervous before important meetings.
I get nervous before important meetings.
I get nervous before important meetings.
Waiting makes me feel anxious.
I get nervous before important meetings.
I was shocked by the good news.
I was shocked by the good news.
I'm excited about learning new things.
I'm excited about learning new things.
I feel proud of my progress.
I feel proud of my progress.
I'm grateful for your support.
I'm grateful for your support. Excellent work. Keep practicing these sentences. Say them again later today.
Now let's talk about some simple grammar that will help you you sound natural.
When we talk about emotions, we usually use two main patterns. The first is I feel plus adjective.
For example, I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel nervous. This is the most common way.
The second pattern is I am plus adjective. For example, I am happy. I am tired. I am nervous.
Both are correct. Feel sounds a little more temporary. Am sounds more like your current state.
For example, I feel happy right now means in this moment. I am happy can mean generally or right now.
But honestly, for everyday conversation, both work perfectly. Don't worry too much about the difference.
Another useful pattern is something makes me feel plus adjective.
For example, this music makes me feel calm. Hard work makes me feel proud. Waiting makes me feel anxious.
This pattern helps you explain why you feel a certain way.
You can also use I get plus adjective for emotions that happen regularly.
For example, I get nervous before tests. I get excited about weekends. I get tired in the afternoons.
See? Simple grammar, but very useful for talking about your emotions clearly.
So, how can you use this in real life?
Let's think about some common situations.
First situation, you're meeting a friend for coffee. They ask, "How are you? How have you been?"
Instead of just saying, I'm fine, you can share a real feeling. You can say, I'm feeling really good, actually. I just finished a big project and I feel relieved and proud.
Or you can say, "Honestly, I'm feeling a bit tired and stressed. Work has been really busy this week."
See? Sharing your real emotions makes the conversation more meaningful and authentic.
Second situation, you're at work. Your manager asks, "How do you feel about this new assignment?"
You can say, I feel excited about the challenge. I'm also a little nervous, but I think I can do it well.
Or, "I feel a bit overwhelmed right now because I have many projects. Can we discuss the timeline?"
This shows you're honest and professional. You're communicating clearly about your capacity.
Third situation, you're learning English. Your teacher asks, "How do you feel about your progress?"
You can say, I feel proud of how much I've learned. Sometimes I get frustrated when I make mistakes, but overall, I'm happy with my improvement.
Perfect answer. You're being honest about both positive and negative feelings.
So, with just a few simple sentences, you can share your emotions in many real situations.
Now let's talk about something interesting about emotions in English-speaking cultures.
In many English-speaking countries like the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia, people are becoming more open about discussing emotions.
Yes, in the past, especially for men, talking about feelings was sometimes seen as weakness, but that's changing.
Now, it's becoming more normal and even encouraged to talk about how you feel. People say things like, it's okay to not be okay, or mental health matters.
You'll hear people use phrases like, "I'm working on my mental health," "I'm feeling overwhelmed and need support," "I'm practicing self-care today."
Self-care means taking time to take care of your emotional and mental health, not just your physical health.
In workplaces, more companies are offering mental health days. These are days off specifically for your emotional well-being.
And in social situations, when someone asks, how are you? Many people are moving away from always saying fine and toward sharing real feelings.
Of course, it depends on the relationship. With close friends and family, you share more. With strangers or colleagues, you might share less.
But the overall trend is toward more emotional honesty and openness.
So, if you hear English speakers talking about their feelings, their mental health, or their emotions, this is completely normal in modern English conversation.
Now let's review everything we learned today.
We listened to Sarah's story about her emotional day. One day, many different feelings.
We learned important emotion vocabulary: calm, nervous, anxious, shocked, surprised, excited, proud, guilty, grateful, and exhausted.
We practiced speaking by repeating sentences about emotions out loud.
We looked at simple grammar patterns. I feel happy. I am happy. This makes me feel happy. I get happy.
We talked about how to use emotion words in real situations, with friends, at work, in class.
And we learned about emotional openness in English-speaking cultures.
Remember, you don't need to memorize every emotion word today. Start with a few that you feel often.
Maybe you often feel grateful or tired or excited. Start using those words in your daily life.
And slowly add more words as you need them. Your emotional vocabulary will grow naturally.
Learning to talk about emotions isn't just English practice. It's also a way to connect with people more deeply.
When you share how you feel and when you ask others how they feel, you build real relationships.
Now we have a question for you. We'd love to hear from you in the comments.
Our question is, what emotion do you feel most often in your daily life and why?
Think about your typical day. Do you often feel happy because you enjoy your work, tired because you have young children, excited about learning something new?
Maybe you feel grateful for your family, or anxious about the future, or calm because you practice meditation.
Any emotion is okay. There's no right or wrong answer. We just want to hear your real experience.
Write your answer in the comments. Even one sentence is perfect. For example, I often feel grateful because I have good health and a loving family.
Or I often feel tired because I work long hours and study English at night.
We read every comment, and we love seeing you practice your English and share your experiences.
Before we finish, let me ask you, Lucy, what emotion do you feel most often?
That's a good question. I think the emotion I feel most often is curious. I love learning new things. I love discovering new ideas. Every day I feel curious about something.
That's beautiful. Curiosity is such a positive emotion. It keeps you growing and learning. What about you, James? What do you feel most often? I think I feel hopeful most often. Even when things are difficult, I believe good things are possible. I see people trying and learning and improving. That makes me feel hopeful for the future.
I love that answer. Hopefulness is such a warm feeling.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
You did a wonderful job learning new words, practicing sentences, and thinking about your own emotions.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this episode and subscribe to our podcast.
And don't forget to answer our question in the comments. We really want to hear from you.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep sharing your feelings in English.
We'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.
Bye, everyone.